Hello and welcome to BBTV. It's a great privilege to be with you today. Brandon has asked me to sit in to share some very specific material with you for the next hour or so. So first, please let me introduce myself. My name is Kevin Billett, and I've worked with Brandon for many years now, since back to 1994, 1995. We formed the original Journey organizations together. And over the course of time, as well as becoming her business partner, I became her husband as well. So we're a very close-knit team. And I'm thrilled to be here to share some material with you. The thing that Brandon's asked me to sit in and to explore with you this evening is a variation of journey work which is called Stop the Food Fight. It's really about coming to peace with healthy consumption, healthy eating, healthy drinking, generally dropping the addictive patterns, dropping the patterns that cause us to behave in ways that we know are really not good for us, but we seem to do them anyway. And I'm a little embarrassed to tell you that I speak from some experience with this, because I've definitely had issues in the past in this area. It's been a revelation over the last, I want to say it's coming up to 2 years now since we've been using journey work in this particular way with Stop the Food Fight. And so over the next hour or hour and a bit, I want to share with you as much as I can. I'd really like to throw ourselves in and to explore as broadly and as deeply as time will allow here to see what benefit you can personally get out of it. And to that end, it would be great before we start if you could get a pen and paper, and then if you don't have that already, go and get it now. Come back and settle down with us. And while some of you are doing that, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a pre-frame, of an introduction to this work, and then we'll go into the regular meditation that Brandon always leads, and we'll explore from there. So firstly, let me just tell you a little bit about my history with the food stuff, also to an extent with the booze, with the alcohol. Because since pretty early in life, I'd recognized definitely with food that there was some impulse inside me that was causing me to behave in ways that weren't particularly healthy for me. And from time to time, my weight would balloon, and it was as if however much food I had, however much I ate, it wasn't enough to fill me, it wasn't enough to make me stop, and I somehow wanted more. And over the years, obviously, that had an impact, definitely weight area, definitely health area, definitely in the fitness area, and we'll explore some of this as time goes on over the next hour or so. The main point is that numerous times over the years, numerous times over the decades, I came to the point of deciding enough is enough. I can't be doing this anymore. I can't be eating this amount. I can't be drinking this amount. I can't be behaving in this way because, you know what? It's painful. It's causing me a lot of issues, a lot of problems in life. And occasionally, I managed to cut back. I managed to essentially change my behavior for a short period of time. Maybe I lost some weight, maybe I didn't. The ultimate point was that the decisions that I made were not long-lasting decisions. That eventually over time, it seemed as if my will would erode, and I would go back into the old patterns, just like by a period of attrition. My will would be just kind of chipped at the edges, so that eventually that same old impulse, that same old bugbear to reach for the third or the fourth or more glass of wine, to go back not just for the second helping at the buffet, but to go back for a third helping, to go back after that for some dessert, to really be reaching for the stuff that, you know, there was a way in which my body told me you don't need that, you really don't want it either, but there was some deeper impulse going, to hell with it, you're gonna have it, you want it, you need it, it's yours, you deserve it, whatever the story was at the time. What it meant was overconsumption. Now, many of you may recognize that you may have a pattern of overconsumption in some area of life, and for others of us, it could be that we have got the opposite problem going on. And so this same version of the work can be applied to the patterns that are described as bulimic or as anorexic. It's the same thing in reverse. Essentially, an impulse arises, we're not in control, we want to be in control, and our behavior at the surface gets distorted. And rules that seem to come from the depth of our being, rules that we may not even be consciously aware of, are an impelling force. They're actually causing us to behave in ways that we don't want to behave.